Hello guys and welcome back, my name is Feniks and today we're looking at KeeperRL. I decided to give this game another go in our preparation for a Dwarf Fortress series. So let's have a quick start here and let's see how it goes for us. The first thing I'm going to do, we're going to plant a little dig site in here, just so we can just put our imps to work. So we're going to have a corridor going to our base, main corridor going like that. For now I will just follow with my keeper until I dig a little bit. Okay, that should be enough, and now we're going to spawn a few of the imps. We can have few, so let them dig, and I will spawn a few more. We need about 8 of them, 9 maybe. Good job I was watching that. There is a water here. Will be a problem. So we're going to delete that quickly. Luckily we didn't dig too much. Let's grab the keeper. Click on him, control him for a second, and we're going to observe the site around us here. Okay, this area appears to be open, so we're going to go and dig in here instead. And dig this room as well, perfect. Okay, imps can focus on that. In the meantime, I'm going to control my keeper and just scout around the area around us here quickly, so we can see what we are facing in the potential future here quickly. Hopefully nothing dangerous. Was a question mark, there's few harpies here, that's nothing too bad. Okay. So the imps are digging nicely here. I don't think this river goes any further, so luckily we don't have to worry about that. What I'm going to do, we're going to start working on first storage room. Storage is important in this game. You have to have everything in the storage before you can use it, so you can't just grab anything from the side of the map. You have to kind of use everything here. Going to do that. Going to claim few tiles in here, if we can. We cannot. That's fine, we're going to have a storage room in here, that's okay, I'm kind of okay with that. We just have to make sure that it's not connected to the main room too much. Have the imp going and doing the job. As they're busy, we'll probably have to select a few other sites for us to dig out. So let's dig this one out. And that's where we're going to place our library. And hopefully from this room we'll expand and do something else there as well. Here I think I will place my training guards, so they will be protecting my main base. That's the plan of the building for here. Okay, this room is done. Let's select the storage. So we're going to get resources only for now. And select this one as our main storage room for resources. Going to select and cut few trees. I don't want to cut too many because you can raise the tree spirits and that's always the real threat in this game. They're quite powerful in the beginning and you struggle to deal with them. So you don't want to cut too many of trees in one spot. Probably say that every series, but it's important to know and emphasize that I think quite a bit. Now I'd like to make sure that it's 9 by 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so like that. Nice 9 by 9 room in which we'll be able to work and place some workshops in the future. That's my plan for now. Dig in here as well a little bit so we can expand. And we'll have to start building some rooms for us. First one, I want to do the library. So I have gold in here. Gold is good, but I don't need it at the moment. So I'm going to throw the library in here. Possibly can build a little room for gold. Not too much, we'll build a little treasure room. That should be fine. The guys will move gold and we should be okay. We may be attacked by bandits, but I'm kind of prepared to take that risk. We need a dormitory somewhere. Let's select the keeper and check this side of the map. Want to make sure that this mountain doesn't go too far and it's not really open too much. No, it appears fine. Okay, that's fine. All I wanted to make sure, guys, in here is that if I build a room in here, nothing bad is going to happen to us, but it appears that it's going to be fine. So we're going to go and dig another room straight from the library and probably make it like that. Go here and up. And that should be fine for my little minions to dig it out. You can see the library is now functional, so that's great. We're going to go to orders, installations even, and place a few torches just to keep the keeper in better light, so he can work better on it. Perfect. Okay, not bad so far. Have to do some research to gain mana. Mana is essential resource to spend in the game, if you are new to the game. We're going to be spending that on research. So when you go to library here, you have different research options and you can select like alchemy, humanoid, mutations and so on. The one I'm looking for is crafting for 40 mana, so that's what I'm going to be focusing on the most. Still need some trees, so let's dig a little bit more. As I said, I'm trying to spread it as much as I can in here with my guys, so I don't anger any tree spirits. They should do just fine. Okay, now the rooms we need. We need dormitory. It's quite a big room and it costs mostly wood, so we'll need a lot of wood. We also want to build a training room. Training room will allow my forces to train, obviously. I can prepare them for a battle. This time in this series I don't want to be using my keeper too much. I will try to keep him in the base and use my main forces to attack, just for a change and for extra challenge in the game. Because as you noticed in probably previous series, I will link to that in the description. As you level your guy up, it's really difficult to lose the game. He's become so powerful that it's pretty much impossible to lose. Okay, we have 37 mana, nearly 40 soon. We're going to do some upgrades. And we have first guy joining us. As you can see here, orc joins their forces. Another orc joins my forces. They both will be training in our room in here. We should be fine there. As they train, they will level up. They currently are on level 5. They will level up and get better at it as the time progresses. So for now I will allow them to train. May expand this room a little bit, training room, expand it a little bit so we can. Going to put some installation and place a torch here and here for now. Maybe here as well. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. 3 torches for now to be placed. First research we can do, crafting. And crafting unlocks few recipes. It unlocks, first of all, the manufacturers and the workshop. So we're going to build the workshop because we need that. Workshop, usually 4x4 is more than enough for you. Can possibly even build it 4x5 if I want. I can build it 5x5, that's fine. That's how we're going to build it. 5x5, that's what you want. So we're going to build that. We're going to build some installations and some torches. And place few on the sides as well. Perfect. Okay, we got a shaman joining our forces, so he will help us with the research. He's pretty much useless to everything else, so I will keep him here for now, helping me with the research. He will give me some mana. And we have ogre even. Ogres are obviously much powerful than orcs. They have much higher attacks. So it's always good to have few of them in your base. They will help us to defend in early stages here. We're going to installation, we're going to build few doors. Sadly, the problem is you cannot build doors on the open space like that. So what we have to do, we have to block the corridors. We're going to fill up tunnel, and we're going to build tunnel in here. We're going to place it, and I will build the actual tunnel. It is indestructible, so if I wanted to, I could practically lock the base out from outside resources and have it completely locked. I'm going to build quickly a door. And in installation also we'll build the eyeball. It costs you 10 mana to build it, but it's very useful. You can see area around it. It just tells you there is any danger coming. Still need to dig more trees. Let's select few in different spots again. Not worried about the tree spirits from that far, so if I anger any of them in here, that's fine, I'm okay with that. My guys will focus on that. Orcs and everybody else will be training, which is awesome. We need some wood for that. The moment few of the guys are sleeping as well, so sometimes at night time and incidentally at daytime this time, they will be sleeping and resting, so that your troops have to do that every now and then. Also have 9 out of 10 minions, so I can only have 1 extra minion joining my forces. Okay, we're building up on dormitory, so that's good. Chop few trees in here, we have few more to do in here. Not bad so far. Let's dig the tunnel. Dig here, here and here. These trees, we can get rid of them. Okay. Our initial setup is not too bad. I have enough gold, I think, to encourage attacks from bandits. I'm really looking forward to it because they will be quite easy to level up on, and they have some drops of the weapons that are quite useful to us, so we're going to be using that. Also going to dig this metal from here if we can get to it. We'll block it for now. I want to get more trees done. I will do that. Let's just observe my guys. Yep, there is some trees here. They should pick it up quite alright. And it shouldn't be too much of a problem for us. Especially that we have few left in here. Yeah, perfect. Guys will be busy now. As you can see, this room is pretty much done. I didn't want that one. Remove construction, I'm going to remove this room quickly. Okay, so what we do on the manufacturers, you build the wooden weapons. So basically you build some better weapons for you guys. They will unlock them and place them somewhere in the area. And then your other dudes will go and pick them up and have better equipment. Going to build a little storage room in here, so let's figure it out how we want it. I will dig the corridor for now and we'll observe it very closely from here and see how it goes. Have some research done. Library. Iron working 60. Sorcery. I don't want to focus on sorcery yet. Let's go for iron working. That will give us better weapons again. I'm going to have that going. Okay, I will dig this tunnel and I will show you guys that in a second. Okay, awesome. As you can see, my minions dig this room out. I will have now a big storage room in here. It's connected through both places, so my minions from here can go and grab resources very quickly. And then we have guys that in the forge that I built now. And in the workshop they can bring resources here. We're going to place the storage room for equipment and select all that. Perfect. Okay, with that we should be quite set up, so let the guys run. Some of them will be building equipment for me. I wonder if we can select shamans to actually build anything. They're quite useless for me in the library. They can only study or do laboratory work, so no, we'll keep them here where they are. In here you can select different activities for guys, so as you can see some of them can work in the workshop, some of them can work in the forge and so on. I will have this guy working in the workshop only, so let's select the weakest one, you. He will not be training and he will be working only within the workshop. Then this dude, he will not be training, working only in the forge. And unselect the other two. Okay, they should go now from here straight away to their designated places. And start building equipment for me. So that will upgrade my guys with some better weapons and equipment. Perfect. Okay, some of my guys are idle, so I have to give them some more jobs. So we're going to dig the corridor in here, grab the big room like that, and some more gold. Eventually I will be using this gold. For now I just want to face the first wave of bandits. So let them dig that. Oh, it's not too bad. And the bandits are happening. Okay, they want me to pay them so much gold. And they will not attack me then. Well, we're going to obviously say no to that because we're waiting for them. And now I have to get ready. Bandits are coming from here. There's a few of them. We should be fine there. I'll select my imps and tell them not to dig out anymore. Orders, and there used to be an option to place your troops somehow. Okay, there isn't any, but that's fine. We can grab my guys and create the first team. So I'm going to create a new team. I'm going to create a new team, grab Ogre from here and add into a new team. Yes, drop the unit. Okay, we select him, add him. He's now becoming the team leader here. I'm going to select all other orcs as well, join the forces. They will move in here. I'm going to leave this too, so they can just work on the workshop for now. And with the new team I can control it. You control team from here, you immediately take over control of your minions and they will go and fight. So as you can see, the first bandit is here. I'm going to pick up his sword. And my orc got injured quite badly, but that's fine, because now I can actually go and attack. Ah, my ogre died. It's kind of annoying. Okay, I need to say no. And I have few orcs left. That's okay. Control the team. Perfect. And do we have any weapons? We don't. Well, doesn't look good, guys. It doesn't. Particularly wounded, unarmed and unarmed. Okay, you can be the leader. We are here. I'm going to wait for the guys to come here. I'm going to fight them at the door. Hopefully I can stop them from coming. They're banging at the door, as you can hear them banging. Have they actually retreated? They did retreat. Alright, that's not too bad. If they retreated, it's not tragic. Yeah, it appears they actually ran away. That's not bad. Okay, we survived the first 5. Not excellent at all by any means. But we did survive it, so that's good. What we're going to do, I'm going to fetch items all the way from here. Also, we need to build a quick graveyard by the looks of it. So let's throw it here. Now we can have a graveyard. Really stretching like that, so my imps can do it. Perfect. What you need on the graveyard, the first of all, is a door, because it's essential. Otherwise your guys will die from miasma. Miasma is a poisonous gas that is released from the dead bodies. So that's not really something that you want in your little base in here. Next, you want a graveyard. Going to place it like this. It will use some of my stone, granite even, but that's fine. And they will build it here, and then they will move dead bodies there. They can raise as zombies and vampires. So quite useful and forces for you. Hopefully they will be vampires. Zombies are more useless than vampires, so I'm hoping for zombies. Connect these rooms. Dig them like down. Doesn't matter really how you do it. As long as it's done, they will get there eventually and dig it out for us. As you can see, the rooms are being digged out and it's quite okay. I have still 10 imps, so it's not bad. We got some mana from that, so we're going to use it in the library again. And what can we do? 200 weapons, they're not bad, we could go for them. Or we could go for alchemy. Well, let's go for 200 weapons for now, and we'll collect more mana as we go with it. I'm going to select again orders and fetch items. Want all these dead bodies to be fetched. Perfect. Hopefully from there they will be able to actually place it somewhere decent. They will place it in a cemetery. They should collect weapons as well, so my orcs eventually will have some weapons to fight. Unless the bandits picked up the weapon and ran away, that's the other option. Maybe that they ran away because the weapons dropped. Let's check the orcs. Unarmed attack? No. And this one has unarmed attack, so they have non-weapons collected, sadly. None of them. Oh, you have weapon. Why do you have a weapon? You want to have a weapon, so we're going to go and give you one of the swords. You want the swords as well. Apparently my keeper picked it up for whatever reason. Nobody knows really. Okay, awesome. You guys can pick the swords. You can have some weapons to defend yourself next time. And we'll get some more minions joining us. We got zombie. Zombies are not that perfect. They're rather weak. As you can see here, they have strength, but they cannot wield weapons. So for now we'll keep it as a kind of basher unit to defend our base, but they're not ideal. Eventually I will probably dispose of them and swap them for more powerful units, just to up the base composition here. Still need stone for more cemetery. And probably also will have to improve this storage unit here, so let's do that straight away now. Going to dig it all the way down up to here. And probably up as well. You guys can focus on that. Just so I can have enough storage for raw resources here. It should work alright. Hopefully we'll be attacked by bandits again. And we can deal with them quite decently. Vampire joins your forces. Vampires are good. They can wield weapons, and I want them to, so he will get the sword straight away. We'll select that he cannot study. I don't want them to study. They can cast the basic spells as well. So when you select Vampire, he can cast some spells. Very basic. At the moment he's unable yet. He has to learn them eventually in the library, but for now I want you to just have weapons and train and get better at it. Okay, let's go to storage. We're going to increase the storage units in here. And that should be quite okay. Okay guys, we've hit the wrapping point of this episode, where we're going to finish, I think, for now. I'm going to be playing this game daily, so if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe. If you are old to the channel, please like the video, because that will help me a lot and it's the first in the series. And let me know in the comments, what do you think about the bandits attack? Did we handle it okay, or should I do something different in your opinion? Thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you guys next time.